So we're playing in makeup today. I got my bubbly. This stuff is so good to me. I think it's because I don't drink soda. So when I do get some form of fizz, it's like, oh God, I got some soda. But anywho, I want to show you guys like my everyday go-to makeup look. You guys know lately I've been keeping things the same when I do with my makeup. So I want to show you. In addition to that, I also wanted to show you. You guys know that I decluttered my makeup. My makeup collection is super small. I don't have much of anything. Everything is just like in one little tray, and that is it. But I also went down a little further. I went to TJ Maxx and I found these little wicker baskets. This is what I put my everyday makeup in. This little thing, this is it. This is all I use. I do have 2 concealers in here, a cup, maybe 2 or 3 lip glosses and so forth and so on. But for the most part, it's just one palette. This is the new one, so I'm gonna get a good whiff out of this one, and a couple of other little doodads. But this is pretty much what I would need to do my makeup. Nothing extra. I don't need all that makeup that I had that I showed you in my makeup collection video. This is just, I could just pick this up, take it from room to room, bathroom to bathroom, and I have everything that I need. And then when I'm ready to travel, I just get my little travel bag and put all these items in that particular bag. I don't have to be looking around and saying, okay, what foundation, you know, I'm trying to wear for this particular trip. This is what it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just clean up underneath my eye. I just did my eyebrows. I will leave all the products listed down below, and moving forward I will have my everyday makeup. These items here are pretty much what I use on a daily basis. Minus the lipstick might change, the lip gloss might change, but you guys know I keep everything pretty much neutral. So I'll keep the core products down below, so you'll always know what those are. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Brows are done. They're looking pretty good, I can't complain. I should have brought in here my my other spoolie to do my brows. My brows are looking pretty good. I cleaned them up because I was woofing for a little bit, but they look good today. Nice and simple, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to prime my face. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. I love this stuff. You guys know I'm not surprised I'm not on my second one of these, but this is a lot of product. I do have a couple of holes in the middle. You probably can't see due to my lighting. And by the way, this is the e.l.f. matte putty primer. Love this stuff. Really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and put a little bit here, a little bit here, and I just focus pretty much on my T-zone area because that's pretty much where I really get oily. And I like to use a mattifying primer for those of you who are new here. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe, hang out with your girl. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids just to kind of, you know, combat the little oils that I may get, and then around here on my smile lines, because you know your girl stay cheesing at something and wanting to laugh. So there you go. Look, I'm laughing and thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead into my foundation. Foundation for a little while is gonna be this one here. This is the CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Foundation. I am in D50. I will have this down below. I have to be very careful when I squirt this because this little thing be wanting to squirt all over the place, and I do not want this to get on my comforter. So I just go ahead and dab it all over my face. I do like this foundation because one, it's drugstore, it's super affordable, but it's very lightweight. It's a good match for me, and throughout the course of the day, it's not a strong matte. It's not like a Huda Beauty or anything like that, or anything, you know, that might be a little bit more strong like a Fenty, but it's a comfortable matte, and this matte will allow you to just kind of stay at bay all day. You know, for those of you who might get a little shiny, this here helps with that. That's why I come to realize I know what I like. I should kind of just stick with it because, like I said before, I bought the e.l.f. CC cream, then I went and picked up the Easy Drops by Fenty. Didn't like that, returned it. So I was like, you know what, Kelly, stick with what you know and what you like, and if it runs out, just repurchase. Don't try to, you know, I'm just getting that neck, y'all, because Lord knows we do not want to be looking crazy. And I'm going out. I gotta make a quick run to either Walmart or Target. I need to get some products. Me and my daughter my youngest, we ran out of a few things, so I need to go and pick a few things up. I gotta get these brows back up because, you know, when you be putting that foundation on, you be knocking everything out of whack. So what foundation are you ladies using at the moment? What's your foundation pick? What's your primer? Let me know, because you know I'm nosy like that. I need to know what y'all doing. So for concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Born to Glow. I put this in because I want to get some good use out of it. I kind of been neglecting it. And it kind of reminds me of this one here. That's why I kind of paired these two together. This is the LA Girl Pro. I use this for underneath my brows. And I'm going to use this one to kind of get some good use out of it. It's a really good concealer. I like the shade. The shade that I have in, I believe... Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Golden Honey. I would repurchase this again. I would. It's really, really nice. It's not heavy or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge. I do have some setting spray here that I'm going to be using. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix on my sponge, just to kind of bounce the product around. Whatever's left over, I'm going to put right here on my Cupid's bow. Get this forehead out the way. Guys, do you remember like watching my videos? Maybe last year sometime. I was forgetting to do this right here. I would makeup be fully done. I'm in the mirror looking, talking to you guys in the whole spiel, looking in the viewfinder, and I would forget to blend out my forehead. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? But yeah. We got that under control now. That is first and foremost. Yeah, this is a very light concealer. I mean, you do see a little brightness, but it's not a lot. This is the look that I'm going for. Like I said, everyday go-to, you know, just effortless. I don't want to look too done up, but I definitely want to look pulled together, if that makes any sense. So just list down below what are like your go-to products, so I'll know. Maybe I can go try them out. Kind of, you know, add to what I have. You know, I don't want to do too much now. Because at one point, I was trying out too many foundations. And now, you see all the foundations that I have now. I got one face. And even if I did one a day, I wouldn't get through all those foundations. So now I'm going to set. And I'm going to use my Black Radiance. You guys know this is my fave. Love this stuff. I'm going to use, let me see if I can get me a nice brush here. I'm going to use this one. This is a brush that I got from, it's called Party Queen. Some brush that I bought off of Amazon. It's still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to set my eye. I'm going to set underneath my eye. Because I don't see myself using too much eyeshadow. So this kind of helps with just, you know, prepping just a little bit. And this makeup look, you know, for me, I can get this done in like under 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, that if I'm not talking and things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and, just with any access, I'm going to go into the contour shade. And I'm just going to kind of like bronze up my face. I wanted to go out earlier, but I didn't want to go out because I had my do-rag on so tight. You probably still see a little lines up there. And I mean, not that it was hurting my head or anything, but it left the marks on my forehead. And I didn't want to get up early and to go out and do what I have to do, like what I'm getting ready to do now. I was like, I have to wait till these lines go away. So now I'm doing makeup. I said, you know what, let me show my girls. And that's how we here. And this palette here, let me tell you something. I can do bronze, I can set, and I can highlight. It's just like, I love this. I like products that I can just effortlessly use all over my face and for multi-use. Like if I wasn't using an eyeshadow palette, I could have used that contour shade to put in the crease of my lid, just to kind of give me a different look. But I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use this one here. This is the Makeup Revolution. This is the Ultimate Nudes in Dark. I picked this one because it says dark. I didn't want to get anything different, and I didn't see anyone that had more of like the burnt orange. This one is more of a plummy type situation, you know, the more I look at it, but I'm going for the darker shades, so that's why I picked this one. And I'm just gonna work with these two shades right here. I'm going to put this one in the crease. And it's probably going to give me more of a berry shade, which it is. And this is just me stepping out my comfort zone because, you know me, I like more of the neutral tones. This is on the neutral tone as well, but it definitely gives off a little berry look to me. Let me know your opinion. I thought it was burnt orange, but different lighting, different lighting. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the darker shade right here. And I'm just going to pretty much go over what I just did, just to kind of deepen in the area. And as you see, I don't really do too much. It's just, you just want to be pulled together. Just want to be pulled together. And I like to use a nice fluffy brush because it's only going to go in one area, in the crease. Stay right in there. Just feel for your eyeball and just stay right in there. You don't want to move around anything. You leave your lids and everything alone. Now that I have that, so now I am going to put some on my lid. I'm just going to take the darker shade right here. No, I'm going to go with this darker shade. It's more like an eggplant. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lid. And this is just 3 shades. I mean, you can use one. I could just do one all over the lid, but I want to get some use out of this palette. So when I do use this palette, I definitely want to play around with these shades, but keep my looks very simple and easy, not just for myself, but, you know, for as any of you that are watching, you can do this yourself. You know, just take your time. And as time goes on, you will know what you can and cannot do and how much time you have to play around with your makeup or whatever. So you see, I'm using the same brush. I'm not worrying about anything. It's just pretty much giving different hues on the eyelid. I'm not worrying about anything. My lid is more plummy. My crease is more berry. So this is just giving nice warmth eye, and you can kind of get away with this even in the warmer months. As we get towards the summer, you can still do something like this. It's okay. You know, it's okay to have these shades on your eyes, especially if you're gonna wear a nude lip. Even better, even better. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on my mascara and my liner. You guys know I gotta do this off camera because your girl needs to concentrate. I'm gonna go ahead and put some face powder on. Mascara, liner is on. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation Powder in 420. And yeah, I like this powder. You guys have probably not even seen my Sephora powder in a minute, because when I do my makeup, I just use this right here. I don't use anything else. And it's nice and it's lightweight. I don't see it as being a foundation. I just see it being a setting powder, like a press, nice, you know, powder just to kind of over top your foundation. And that's exactly what it's doing. Can you see this face? Ooh, it's gonna buff out this neck. Love it. So we're gonna get some lips going. We're gonna use our NYX pencil. I believe this one is in Downtown Beauty. Yes. For lipstick, I'm gonna use a OG. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the chocolate collection. I had to go get another one, and I'm gonna go ahead and top it. I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution. This one is in Candy. Ooh. So I'm gonna go in with a nice setting spray. I have a 100-point spray here. This one is Makeup Forever. This is the Mist and Fix 02. So let me make sure. So here we have it, ladies. Here is my everyday go-to makeup look. I like to keep everything nice and simple, well put together, no fuss, just a few products, and that is it. I love this look. I love it. I cannot complain. I try to do different variations, but I always seem to go back. To the same look, how I like to do my makeup. I like for everything to be nice and simple. I keep my wing the same. I keep my brows. Even if I use different colors or different variation of the color, my look pretty much always look the same. I just like my makeup to look well put together. My lips, put together. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm looking at you guys. Let me know what is your favorite makeup products that make you feel so beautiful and so pretty inside. I think for me, I love to have nice brows and a nice lip. and I'll feel good. I'll feel real good. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, okay? We have fun over here. So I want to say hey to all my new subscribers, hey to all my loyals. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.